Hey guys, thanks for chiming in. So, I understand that people seek an outlet um, to understand maybe their love life, what their situation is like, um, if they should stay with a person, if they shouldn't stay with a person, if the person is coming back. I don't really like doing love readings. If they happen to pop up, they pop up. I more so go off the energies of what our heart space craves, the healing of our energetic fields. The empath in me, the dark and light empath, is like really feeling a lot of energy when it comes to the heart space, to the All Mother. As I look around in my daily dealings, you know, I feel that many are also looking around and looking for an outlet, looking for answers, seeking truth, seeking for a sign of some sort. And not only are the signs all around us, not only are the answers all around us, not only has the truth been given or shown to us, we as individual beings have one, been closed off to what really needs our attention. We as individuals have shut ourselves off, aiming to believe what others say is correct. We never, as a collective, have truly sat down to understand the self, the connection to the All Mother. That energy has been coming really strong and heavy of one, guarding the heart, gardening, watering, nurturing the heart space, courting the divine feminine, and focusing within our spiritual spaces, focusing within our hearts, focusing within our womb, focusing within our spiritual senses. No one is greater, better, right or wrong than the other. If you're one to listen to tarot or pull your own tarot and things like that, and then happen to hear a message, you go, oh my God, that's something I just said, or I just felt, or whatever the case is. Understand that everything is connected. And when there is a connection, everything seems to be the same. But then you have to internalize what is real and what is copied and pasted. I don't speak of the chosen ones because I believe that we were all chosen by the will of the All Mother, and we have the will to choose what we want and what direction we want to go in. If there is a straight path, we neither look to the left nor the right, which will cause confusion. We want to continue to stay in a straight and narrow path without confusion. And that is what this journey is about, is understanding the path we take. The moment we listen or peek over to the left or the right, there's temptation. There's darkness. There are things that we don't understand, yet it looks so intriguing and interesting. And we forget to go within and ask our spirit, is it right for us? And sometimes we fall short and enjoy that darkness, feeling as if we belong there, you know? And many have sold their souls for things that were not meant for them, you know? A lot of things are illusions. And that is because, in a sense, we don't nurture and guard in our hearts. Who taught us to do that? You know, we weren't taught to do that. We were taught to fear. We were taught to, you know, do as I say and not what I do. Do as I say, and you have no say so. You have no understanding. You just sit and listen. That's why I advise, and if anything that I can recommend is, if and when you listen to my channel and this message touches you, then energetically you were called to listen to the message. You were directed to listen to the message. There's something within you that needs to be checked by you. Not me, not no one else, by you. So that's why I ask that when you listen to the messages, reflect on it and don't make anything fit. You know, meditate on the messages and ask yourself, what in this message resonates with me? What in this message, you know, made me feel a certain way? What in this message do I need to fix within myself? You know, as I reflect on the Bible, and I've done it for years because I grew up in a Catholic household. As I got older, I converted and was a born again Christian, and then I started studying, you know, the Quran and, you know, different religions and backgrounds. Yes, seemingly they were, in a sense, similar. And no disrespect or disregard to any religion, you know, because everyone has their own way and believe that there is, you know, there is something greater than us, but it's not what we think. It's not what we're grown to know. I also had a vision of like the Jack and the Beanstalk, and planting the seeds and watering them as it grew. And then when he got to the top of that beanstalk, there was this great big angry giant, and it didn't make sense, you know. What God are the people serving? What God are the people serving if what they're depicting, what it is being depicted, is a God of fury, a God of anger, a God that they have sacrificed blood for? It makes no sense to me. Yet, Mother Gaia, which is the All Mother, the All Nurturing, seeds have been planted within her, watered, just like a woman, and as a mother I speak. That's another thing in the Bible. Jealousy, envy towards the woman. The women were nothing. We were made to be nothing. We were made to be whores. We were made to be disrespected. But then It's the same way we disrespect Mother Gaia, we disrespect the earth. There are seeds within us, mother wounds, that have been carried for generations. And I say it over and over, our great grandmothers carried our daughters, carried us. That's why we feel the wounds of our past. And those are the wounds that we need to heal, not for our past generations, but we have to have that connection with our ancestors, which live within us, so that we can heal ourselves, so that generations to come don't have to endure that pain and suffering. So back to the womb, we have the seed within us that was watered by the male, so that something within us grew. Something within us has grown. Those who had that privilege of motherhood, that understanding of motherhood, that connection of motherhood. Even to those who have lost, as I have, like something within the woman, within the womb grows. We nurture it for months, for years after it is grown and nurtured, right? And it falls off the tree. Let's say just that. We don't pick up and eat it. We nurture it. We nurture it to life. We give it direction. We give it that love. And many of times we lose focus in giving that to ourselves and nurturing our womb space, our heart space, and the divine feminine within ourselves. And I speak to both feminine and masculine. We have both energetic fields within us. It is time to nurture that space within us. Mother Gaia, the All Mother, I look at it as that as well. Like, she, the mother of all, has created us all beings through light, through darkness. We were watered, we were planted, we grew, and everything connected around us as well. Yet we were taught different. There's an energetic frequency of kill, steal, and destroy. For what? What are we sacrificing blood for? On the grounds that our ancestors have perished on, had suffered on. Why do we continue to shed blood on the grounds that the All Mother has nurtured to love? Yes, we must die to live again. We must reincarnate. We must continue the cycle. Like, the cycle has to go. Like, it can't be many of us and we can't die off. Like, we have to. Plants die, trees die, but they regrow. They rebirth. Like, there's roots implanted within the earth that never dies, in a sense. They're so deep that it'll take a very long time to take every root from that one stem, that one root, that one bark. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. That's the energies I've been feeling. So it's not enough to guard and cultivate our thoughts. We must also pay attention to the heart's garden. Are you allowing your heart to focus on what expands your possibilities? Are you weeding out repetitive feelings that make you feel small or ashamed? Our emotions tell us with great simplicity and power where we are in relation to where we want to be. Make friends with all the feelings as they show up. Allow them their natural ebb and flow. Then cultivate the ones you actually want to thrive. Plant your hopes. Water your enthusiasm. Grow your love with wild abandon. Now is the time to make room for all emotions to come and go as they show up, rejecting none. Then, in your surrender, nurture the ones that reflect your great worthiness. To all of life keeps the balance in her recipe. Excuse me. To all her sensitivity, openness, let her guide you and keep knowing. Hers is the vision that allows you to conceive the most true and beautiful version of your life. She is inviting you to stop your endless doing, striving, and achieving long enough to sense what is possible and wise for you beyond your to-do lists and obligations. That's where we have to really focus in and chime in and like we're always on the move. We're always doing. Spirit wants us to stop. Those who have been working diligently, those who have been praying diligently. I believe like when one prays and speaks truly from the heart. And when you speak truly from the heart, you're speaking to the heart. You're speaking to the All Mother. You're speaking to your guides. You're speaking to your ancestors who lived through you. You're speaking to the depths of your soul. Once you say that initial wholehearted prayer, let it go. And believe as you love and water your garden through the light and through the darkness, that it will come to fruition so long as it's in a positive form, a loving form. Again, no positive, no negative. Well, there is the yin and yang. There's, you get the point. But what I'm trying to, like, I'm trying to channel here, it's like there's a focus that needs to be within. It's not outside of us that we're looking for the answers and seeking for the answers. It's actually going within ourselves. I've been saying this for a very, very, very long time, and as a person who sometimes unknowingly is healing or giving messages to others, there's something that people get attracted to and expect for you to give the answers or the healing to them, and you're just helping them through sometimes your hurt, your pain, or your knowledge or experiences rather, to help them empower themselves to understand that within themselves. You know, you have a choice right now. Look at what you treasure, what you love, and what you hope for, and hold that vision despite what reality tells you is possible. Or look at what you don't want, what isn't working, what you are fearful of, or what you worry about. Either way, what you think about grows. Your focus is a power source, amplifying and expanding what it perceives. Now is the time to use this very simple power to direct the energy and flow of your experience. When you focus on what you already have with gratitude and what you want with love and appreciation, you are created the energetic version of your vision before there is any proof in the material world. No comment. What the collective is not seeing right now, the wild isn't just a place out there, it's also a place in here. You are related to elk and a deer, butterfly and hummingbird, bison and tigers. The mountains live in your bones, the rivers in your veins, wildflowers grow along the chambers of your heart. You weren't born to pay bills and die, distracting yourself with the secondary. Jeez, didn't I say that? Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I so appreciate, I appreciate my spirit guides. I appreciate and thank my ancestors, my higher self, the All Mother, the creator of all things, existence and non-existence, light existence and dark existence, the connection to all. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Distracting yourself with the secondary satisfaction of house and car and happy hour. The time has come to unplug from your current matrix and rewind your life. Your mind is a savannah teeming with running wild beasts. Your heart is an ocean full of mighty whales and splendid dolphins. Your soul is a forest full of stories. The moon whispers late at night. Indulge your own nature and rewild yourself. Excuse me, I burped. That is a spiritual confirmation. On that note, I hope this message helped. I hope I wasn't going on a tirade or threw y'all off. At the end of it, I feel that it came together. I thank you to my new subscribers. I thank you to those who chime in. I thank you for those who comment. If the messages relate to you or they helped you in some form, comment down below. Don't be shy. I will respond back. And I will block and delete the messages that are inappropriate, because people will be people, but I'm not going to allow others to distract and disencourage those who are in a healing journey. We're not doing that here. We're not judging here. We're growing to understand and to heal ourselves from what we've been broken from. Like, because many of us have been broken. So, like I say, let's love ourselves back to life. Let's give that light to ourselves. Let's nourish ourselves. Let's grow within ourselves. And understand that everyone is different in their own way. And we can hold space by just being. Until the next time, remember, don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Latest.